Hello and welcome to Tamela and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday, where we share about treats, business, and life every Tuesday on YouTube. Hi, I'm Tamela. I'm owner of Torlitas for that sweet and crunchy taste. Torlitas is a dessert company located right here in this great state of Ohio, where I specialize in salty, sweet treats. If you want to know more about me and my business, go to at Torlitas, that's T as in Tuesday, Orlitas. Over to Taylor.
Hey guys, I am Taylor, owner of Taylor's Kitchen, where we make custom sweet treats for all of your occasions. I can be found on all social media platforms at Sweet Spirit Treats.
All right, Taylor, so you got something really wonderful for us today. You're going to share about an app that you found, and it makes life a little bit easier in your business.
Just a smidge. No, actually, I'm gonna say it makes life a lot easier. You guys ever like had access to something and you've had it for a while and you figured like I'm only gonna use it for this one thing? So that's kind of what was happening with me. I had the app Bake Diary, and I have been recommended to it through a course that I did like a couple of years ago, and I was using it just for one specific thing. And the specific thing that I was using it for was to help me um with my recipes, with keeping them in one place and being able to get to them quickly. And there's a cool tool on there where you can multiply your recipes by however many different things you needed, and it'll do all the ingredients for you. And it was working out very, very nicely. And so I have been working on my taxes for this year, right? And you know how you start to like go and you be like, what do I really need? Do I need to keep this? Do I need to cut some things out? Really get a handle on like business expenses. And I was like, okay, I have this app and I really only use it for this one thing. And so let me see what I can do more of on here before I just, throw it out the window, because I love to use it for recipe creation and for, like I said, multiplying the recipes. So I was like, let me use it a little bit more, since it's not that expensive, but it is a monthly subscription. So I got to like playing around and using it for different things, and I'm like, oh, I can connect it with my Square, right? So I use Square, and Square is free, and it is a great tool for ordering online and setting up my website and doing different things like that. But you need like different components for different parts of your business. So this Bake Diary app, I love it, obviously, like Tamla said. I can use it for sending out my invoices. It connects with my Square, so that takes care of all of my payments. I can use it to price all my baked goods. I can create different bundles on it. And me and Tamala did like some tutorials, and I was showing her the different things that you can do on there. And it's so many different things that you can do. We actually designed the cake together. And so I'll put that cake in the up in the little description, because there's also a part on there where you can design a wedding cake before you send it out to your customers. And like it was like a 4 or 5 tier wedding cake, and it didn't actually take me that long to do it, but you can add so many different things, and it's just an overall great website. So I'm going to put some footage in here so that you guys can see what I was showing her. And if you would like to sign up for it, you can just click the link below to sign up for it, because I think it's a very, very great tool to have in your arsenal for you being a home baker or having a large business. But we really want tools to give to home bakers and home treat makers. So check out all of the details that I'm about to show, and then we're going to have a chat about it in a minute. All right, be right back. Hey guys, we are here with the app that me and Tamela were talking about. It's called Bake Diaries. Here's the dashboard. There's lots of things if you look on the side. We're just going to click through. There are products, there are like different lists, shopping lists, and different things. And these all generate by themselves based on the orders that you put in. So that's a really helpful tool when you are using this app. So it has like the dashboard, as the orders and quotes, contacts information, inquiries, and lots of different things. Lots of information that'll help you to be the best at what you do. I love these serving guides and printables. Not only do they help when someone says, I just would like a cake that will feed 12, or I want a cake that'll feed 15, or different things like that. These tools really helped me to be able to get my customers the right amount of slices for the cake that they want. They also have this portion calculator, which was a really good tool. A lot of people don't know, when you have different events, you normally have different size slices of cake that people do. And so, like, it may be a 1x1 for like a wedding, or like a 1x2 for a birthday. But it's so many great tools on this website. So here is a cake template, and you can actually design different tiers of cake. So now we have this cake right here that we're gonna do, and I'm just gonna go through and show you guys. You can add the little decorations and you can sketch it out. We're gonna have some examples of some cakes that I have sketched on this app. Aren't they cute? Thank you very much. And these are nice because you can do so many different colors and patterns. And now we have our overhead cost calculator, and these are the supply lists. Me and Tamela are going to talk about how you have to put in effort, in the beginning, but once you go into ordering, here's an order form. You can also send invoices, and all of the tools that you have on here, like your supply list, you go through, you say where you get the things from and how much it costs, and it makes it so much easier when you're going to fill out your recipe costs. So right now I have a recipe that I put in for vanilla cake, and then actually it was like a bundle. And so I put in the amount of servings that I wanted to do. Then I put in the amount of time it was going to take. All of these things are like pre-set up. So I said it that I get paid $15 an hour. And for 6 hours is about how much time it would take me to make this cake. And then that's my overhead cost. So as you seen earlier, it was a little thing that said overhead cost calculator. You can add in tax. And this, literally, I know like I sped up part of this video, but it didn't take me like long at all to add it. So I really like it. I hope you guys enjoy it as well.
So, Taylor, I am really, really impressed by that app that you shared with everyone. I know that as a treat maker, period, anybody could use it. I'm going to sign up. I'm going to see how I can fit it into my business. Do you know probably how much money is really left on the table, so to speak? Because you're not adding on or doing the bump ups on your product.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have it right there, it's a no-brainer. Just click on it and it's there, and the price is already set. I think a lot of people do themselves, uh, just really messes them, really don't do a great job. Let's put it that way.
A disservice
A
to them.
disservice. That's the word I'm looking for when they don't price their product accordingly. I know we have friends. I know I've done it. I'm sure other people have too. Oh, I know them. I'm not going to give them the full blast price or whatever. But if you're in business, then they should just go ahead and pay the full price. They know
Right.
you. They know the blood, the sweat, and tears that you have made it through sometimes just to stay in business. But I do understand, but this takes the guesswork out. It takes the guesswork completely out, and that will save you time and a bunch of headache.
Yes. And as with all things, it is some time, effort, and energy that you have to put in on the front end. But what I love about it is the variety of things that it gives you. It gives you the place to be able to sketch out your cakes. You can put varieties of colors, different things. It gives you an opportunity to put in your overhead costs. A lot of times we don't think about our overhead costs, and how we are going to how we have to pay for these things, especially if we are at home. Once you start to bake more, your gas goes up, your lights go up, you're using a lot
Everything.
more things. And although those expenses may be small right now while you are at home, if you plan to go into another place, you have to account for those things. I've been looking into going into commercial kitchens. It's anywhere between 18 and like $50 an hour. So are you preparing yourself for that overhead cost while you're at home and using things like the information that you put in here to get like an accurate snapshot of what you need to be paying every month? Because those things, it's kind of like, you don't get discounts for your gas or light bill. You use the gas or light, so you got to pay for the gas or light. And so that's the same thing when you are making products for people. I think that's a big thing that we don't think about, like as treat makers, but it'll walk you through everything, how much you want to get paid per hour. You put all of that information in. It was lots of, it was a lot, but it's so worth it. Me and Tamela did a quote for a cake, for like a 5-tier cake, and it took like maybe 5 minutes because I had already put in all the information. Um, how much I did like different bundles for like cakes. You just think about all the different supplies you need. You're gonna need a box, you're gonna need a board, you're gonna need
Business
straws.
card,
And it was business
images.
card, my stickers, images, edible images. If I was gonna do a cake topper, say I'm gonna buy it online, you can add in a cake topper, the price you already looked it up. So like it helps you with being quick about getting the information back to people, because I know a lot of people, they don't like to wait on things. Um and I have like a policy that I personally set up that says I'm going to get back to you within 48 hours with a quote. And that's because I had spent time in the past and I lost several customers just because I took too long to get back to them, and somebody got to them faster. But I know it wasn't for me. They weren't for me, and that's why I didn't get the order. But it helped me to be like, these are the things I need to work on. I need to get faster at this. I need to get faster at giving quotes. But I also want to do it accurate, because I don't know if you ever been like, it's only gonna take me a couple hours to make that. And then here you are hour 5 and you like, huh, I didn't charge enough. I didn't really think this out. Um, but it definitely helps me to make clear and concise decisions. It comes with like allergen labels, so I can print it out and I can say it's like wheat, flour, soy, and everything is like custom, like tailored to me, because it has my like logo in the corner. Um, so many different things. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna tell everybody about it. I
Yeah.
love it.
I
It
can't
does
wait to try it out
reports,
myself.
baking lists. Yes, I think it'd be very valuable for you too, with your, because like even I make treats sometimes. People have ordered cookies from me, chocolate covered Oreos, pretzels. Like I have like a treat table bundle that I do for people, and like to really like make dozens of each, and then have everything like it costs me this much to do it, and then add in my time, my overhead, and it works out. You can even, it's a part where it says about how many orders do you get per month, and you can put it in there and it'll divide the overhead per order. So
So
many different things that you didn't think about.
all these things that probably your accountant would tell you that you need to do, this
Hmm.
app is doing it for you.
Right.
So you're going to look like the mega professional when it comes to, hey, I got your quote here. It sends it
Hmm.
right out. It sounds like that when you send the invoice, it sends you a copy as well. Is that correct?
Yep. Yep. And it'll show like the person opened it, they viewed it, like all of those things where like somebody is ever like, you didn't open up the digital product, and they like, I could see that you opened it. Like a lot of people don't realize that when you are sending out things, depending on like the platform that you use, we can see if you opened it or if you read the book or looked at the digital product. And that's just how the system is set up, because a lot of things are digital now. And so it makes it easy for somebody to say, I didn't get it or I didn't receive it. And so because of that, people have to put different, standards in place. And so you can also put like say I send a quote and it says you have like 48 hours to respond to this quote and put in a payment, otherwise your order is going to be canceled. Like now I don't have to like send out several reminders. I could just set it up. It'll go to the email. I may send out a text that says, hey, I emailed you over a estimate. You have like a couple of days to check it out and tell me if you would like to go on. If not, there may be somebody else that already would like your spot. I had to turn down somebody last month. I felt bad about it, but like people had paid like 2 months in advance for that date, and I knew I can only do so much. So it's like a good problem to have, but the system like works very good. It breaks down the orders that you have like per week, per ingredients. Like it's nice. I appreciate it. If nobody else does.
No, it
I'm
seems
sure you
like
will
it's the
too, though.
best tool besides spatula. That seems
Right?
like it's,
It's the best thing since the spatula.
yeah. Well, Taylor,
No,
thank you again so very much for sharing with us. And I'm pretty sure everyone out there is going to take a look at that app at least and see how it can benefit them. Now, there is a cost, you said, associated with it. It's like $7 a month. But just think about $7 as opposed to guessing and going over and over the numbers and, oh, are they going to want to pay this? Nope, send them the invoice, plug it all in, it's done, and it's sent on over to, and let them say yes or no.
right. Don't be counting people pockets. You count yourself out of business opportunities. Just give them the opportunity. They can say yes, they can say no. And for whatever reason, they can say yes or no. And you can just be done with it. Just like you did an estimate or just like you did an order, you can cancel it. It's your business. You
It's
should
your
be
business.
happy.
All right. Well, anything else, Taylor, you want to say before we wrap up?
I think that is it. We will have a link down in the description below if you would like to sign up for Baked Diary. And we hope that you have a blessed week. All right, guys. Bye.
I gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running.